Welcome to My Psychic Connection, where we have in-depth discussions about many popular mystical topics and interview with gifted practitioners from all walks of life.
Well, good evening and welcome to My Psychic Connection. I am your host, Journey Ryan. I am here with the wonderful and most talented lady, Miss Holly. And they won't hear you until I actually turn your microphone on. There you go.
Well, thank you. Now, is that a threat? Because you're always threatening me to mute my mic if I don't behave myself.
Well, keep it up, but I might have to. Now that I know where the button is, I can just click on it a few times.
Oh, okay. This is a little scary, y'all. All right. How you doing, Sunshine? It's good to see you.
I am good.
You have a good day?
It's been an interesting day, to say the least. Apparently, technology all decided to upgrade all in the same day. So, my computer reconfigured itself, and my other computer reconfigured itself. And let's just go here. I have 5 computers in this office, and they all decided at the same time to, what? Restart over and update. I know. And it's only because it's Friday the 13th.
I know. I just got a new phone today.
Mm-hmm.
I got the phone, the 12 Apple phone mini. And
got that baby phone.
Now I've got to go sign into everything again. Yes. But I like it because I don't want to carry a big purse anymore. I want to carry little purses. So little phone for little purse. It's perfect. Plus the fact it's green. It's green. See? Green. Yeah.
It's that mint green, huh?
There it is. There. Uh-huh. Very cute. So I'm all about the phone today.
Well, last night was our first night with a dream interpreter on the show last night. And I have to say, I had so much fun with her. And to sit to talk about dreams and to get that type of information and what certain things could mean and what stands out and, you know, like certain colors, if they stood out, if you heard differently. There was one that I was going to talk about last night that I totally forgot about, which was hearing in your dream languages, different languages, not even ones that you spoke, and knowing what they were meaning in the dream, but yet the mind was going, what? But in your dream, you were understanding everything that they were saying, but your brain was going, I don't follow what's going on, but apparently you know what you're doing. So I don't know if anybody's had dreams like that, but that's happened to me once or twice.
I haven't had language dreams like that. I've had a lot of my dreams involve books. Go figure. And so I'll look at a book.
Shocked there. Shocked.
So I will look at books and they'll have a funny language, funny alphabet or something. And I'll know what they mean, but I don't read that language.
Right.
So it's kind of the same thing. But yeah, maybe we'll ask Maureen about that next week and see what she has to say.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And for those of you who joined us last night for the dream interpretations, we will be adding this segment to Thursday nights here on our show. So get ready for that. So if you have any type of dreams that you would like to talk about and things like that, we can get them analyzed right here on the show and see what your dream meant and give you a better idea of what the dream is trying to tell you. Because, dreams aren't always, they're not direct. So it makes it, hello, Rhonda.
Hi, Rhonda. Welcome. Nice to see you here.
All right. Yes, and if you are new to the show, we are on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. So if you guys want to check us out there and watch the show, you can watch the show, or you can call in. We'll take calls from the phone lines, and we will take questions in the comment section. So if you are watching, you can ask a question. If you're listening, you can ask a question. If you're watching but want to call in, the number's on the screen for you to dial in. And for those of you who are listening off a platform where you don't get a chance to see the number nor see us, our phone number is 516-418-5770. That's 516-418-5770. All right. And don't you dare. Don't. Stop right there.
I just said good job.
That's why I said stop. I knew to mute your mic when I read that number up. I knew it. I knew, Journey, mute her mic because she's going to say good job, and just mute her damn mic.
In a row, 2 days in a row.
Yeah, I know. Next time, guess what's going to happen on Tuesday when you come back? Mute.
Yeah, you love it.
Okay. If you guys are if you're at the radio station and you're looking at our chat room, go ahead and ask a question there. We will be taking chat questions from there as well. Now, if you are in the chat room and on the queue, don't try to read on both, because that way we can get to everybody. Because doing it both ways is not going to allow everybody to get a chance. I've seen it happen twice, and try not to do that.
Please. Pretty please.
She'll say, please, I won't. I won't. I'll just hang up.
I know you won't. That's why.
She'll be the nice one. She's the good cop. I'm the bad cop. Maybe that's why this works out so well.
Oh, God. Yes, her match made somewhere south of heaven. Anyway.
Absolutely. Well, we have a wonderful show in store for you guys today. We can't wait to get to each and every one of your questions. Remember how this works. If you are a first-time caller, this is how we do things. We're going to call out your area code. When we call out your area code, please state your name and the question that you have. General reads, mediumship, medical, or law. Please save that for the website. They tend to take a little bit longer and can kind of air out your dirty business. So we don't want the dirty laundry aired out, but we'll definitely talk to you about other things. So remember to have your question ready, and we'll be more than happy to answer it. Now we're going to go straight down the list. If you're in the chat rooms, or if you're in the chat room, say hey, have a question if you got one, and we'll be more than happy to answer it as we go along. All right, Holly, we ready to start this show?
Oh, yeah, let's get started.
All right, we're going to start the show off with area code 216. 216, you're on the air.
Oh, hi there. I just turned my volume up. Hello.
Hi, who do we have the pleasure of speaking with?
This is Sharon.
How's it going, Sharon?
It's going wonderful. I'm much better tonight, Holly. The last time I talked to you about a week and a half ago, oh, my allergies. Oh, I swear to God, I had sand in my head. What?
You sound a whole lot better today.
Oh, I cleaned out my garage, and I think I inhaled. But anyhow, I have a question this evening. It's a life question.
Uh-huh.
And I've spoken with you about this before, I'm sure you don't remember all the readings, but there's one woman that I work with that's kind of deceptive, if you kind of can pick up on that. It's the letter J. Well, today I got an email from her boss. It's a big boss. She wants to have a meeting with me on Tuesday. It was a very nice email. Just need to touch base, see how you're doing. It's only for 45 minutes. How do you feel that meeting's going to go? Her name's Joanne.
I think she's going to ask you some tough questions.
Yeah, she's the big boss.
That's what they're telling me.
Yeah, like
She's going to ask you She's going to ask you some questions about your direct lead and the stuff that's going on.
Because I want you to know that the one that's deceptive called me instantly when I accepted the invitation. She was trying to get. I have no idea what it's about, but she's like talking to me, trying. Do you understand what it's so crazy. But I'm not in trouble or anything, am I?
No. I think what has happened, from what I can gather, is, you were not the only one that she was acting this way to. And there has been another complaint. People have filed a complaint. And so you're the most... you're the most level-headed.
I stay to my business. Okay, gotcha.
Yes. And so that's what they want to talk to you. Yep.
Oh, and she's trying to be friends with me now. I can't stand phony baloney. What are you picking up, Ryan? You're so blunt. Ryan's both of you. That's why I like your honest.
Well, the thing I was picking up as I was looking at the energy that was happening between you guys was that, they are trying to figure out what's going on. They're basically seeing truth and honesty coming from you. So basically, they're going to base anything that's going on in the situation, which I feel like is a lot, off of what you say. And they want to make sure that everything...
Anything you guys...
Go ahead.
I didn't know there was any problems. I don't know what anybody else says. You know what I'm saying? I work at home. I don't see all the stuff. You know what I'm saying? But go on.
But the thing is that there's storytelling going on, and they want to see what you know. They want to know what you're doing. They're basically getting all the information they can out of you, which they're going to see as truth. So you keeping to yourself...
Getting things out of people, too.
You can maintain...
She's very...
Yeah.
What's that?
I just got that you were very level, like, Holly was saying, you're very level-headed. You're the most balanced, but you're not there for the he said, she said. You're there for the business. Business-wise, you know more than all of them that what's going on, who's there, who's doing their job, just by looking at certain things, knowing certain things.
You're right.
So they know that you can pay attention. Basically, you can walk and chew gum at the same time. Not all of them can do that.
Big boss. She doesn't really know me.
I don't think that matters that she really knows you or not. But the thing is that by work performance and, past experiences with other people, knowing that you are not one that has to be constantly, told to do something or told that they have to do something. You are a worker and you know what to do. The job doesn't have to be explained to you. You get your job done, you do it right. Now, on the other hand, others are supposed to be getting certain parts of the job done, and they are not accomplishing it.
Yes, I don't know. Okay. So I'm not in trouble.
You are not in trouble, but I do feel like they are going to ask you a few questions. The questions will be difficult. I am going to tell you this, too. Your work is going to double. Your workload is going to double.
Probably going to give me more responsibility.
Yeah, their responsibility since they couldn't take it on.
I'm not gonna try and snitch on anybody though, because then I'll be they'll all gang up on me because I'm the newest person there. I don't want that.
The thing about that is that nobody will know who it was in the first place, because I don't feel that you're the only one getting this contact. But the thing about the only thing is that you are getting notified about who it is that's contacting you. They, on the other hand, are not knowing that they're being listened to by the other contacts. So they think they're talking to one person,
I'm the only,
and they're really being talked to.
Person I'm being talked to. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm the only one that she's talking to. Yeah, I'm the only one she's talking to, other than the girl that I think is deceptive. She's got a meeting the day before me. But you see, it's all good.
Oh, yeah.
I see it's all good. And don't be, and like Ryan, like Journey said, don't be surprised if you get some, a lot more workload and some more responsibility. Okay? Which I think you're already kind of expecting anyway, because we've talked about this before. But yeah, I think that they're going to kind of rebalance a few things there and utilize you more.
I see something about team leads.
Okay.
I was seeing something there about team leads. I feel like they're breaking the groups. They're breaking things down into groups and giving certain people certain responsibilities. And with that being said, I see them, focusing their energy on those who actually do the job, which you're one of those people. So this whole thing's not about snitching on anybody else. It's, finding out a few things, see if you know any answers to what's going on. Once they find out you're not paying attention to that, but yet you know who's working and who's not working, that's a plus. That means you're keeping yourself to do your job. You're not there to socialize, but you're getting your job done. The other thing is that they're trying to create like smaller groups so people can have a better focus so they can kind of work together better. And that's what I see happening, kind of like motivating each other and helping each other with like technical questions and things of that nature, things that they can pass on amongst each other. And then one person out of that group can talk to a higher up and so on and so forth. God, I couldn't get that out. And so I do feel like this is definitely not a bad meeting. This is definitely something that's good. I wouldn't worry, be honest, and you're good. I mean, I feel like you're set.
I really wasn't worried. Yeah, I wasn't really worried because they wouldn't do it that way. She wouldn't have sent a nice email. Well, that makes me feel better anyway, but I still don't trust that one lady at all. I will never trust her again. Like you said, Holly, always keep your arms length. That's what you told me, and I will. I know.
Absolutely.
I know.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, but you're good. You're good.
Thank you, both of you. I really appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely.
I want to listen to the other readings, so keep me on. I'm intrigued.
That could be fun or dangerous at the same time.
Especially when the two of us are doing them.
Well, I want to say, hey, Jeannie, hey, Cassidy, for those of you that just recently said hey. If we wave to you, it's because we're in the middle of a conversation. Don't want to interrupt it, but definitely want to know we acknowledge that you're here. Yes, it is Friday the 13th, yo. Friday the 13th. Now, that's always fun. Everybody's got so many superstitions about Friday the 13th. And some are good, some are bad. Sometimes it's a lucky number. Sometimes it's always a tech day for me. And again, right before the show, or actually earlier, every computer decided it was going to update all at the same time. They're not set for that. But because this was such a huge update, they decided to do it now. And then, not only did they do it now, they signed out of everything. So all the documents and types and things that I had typed up, gone. So I have to do a whole month's worth of work. I'm gonna have to retype it up.
Oh, jeez.
And you know how you type something up and you know that you worded it just right, and you're like, wow, that's perfect. I couldn't have said it any better. And then you're like, got to go back to it and be like, what the hell did I say? Son of a. Now I got to think, and I got to think hard. What was it that I said? And I mean, I'll get it done. I always do, but son of a.
Gosh darn it.
Exactly. I was just like, I can't believe that just happened. So, and it wasn't saved on any of them, because they are synced together. So I can transfer files very easily. Nope. It's like, you want to delete all this all at once? Perfect. Yeah, I do got to back up, but when you're in the process of working, it doesn't back up at that moment. Because you're not expecting it to just be like, we're updating now. What? You didn't even ask. You just told me. Okay. Rhonda, I am self-employed, but my business has suffered due to COVID. Should I try to hang on or do something else? Maybe in another direction? Well, with your business and the way that it's kind of suffering right now, I don't feel like it's this. Well, COVID's not going to be around forever, so we're not. You're not going to come. We're not going to live our lives like this. I do feel like you are going to have to take on something else for now. Continue to keep working on your business, your with the business that you've got right now. Do what little you can with it. And when you do that, the energy will shift. We'll get back to a little bit of normalcy, but it'll be a new normal, of course. It's never going to be the same as it once was. But I'm going to tell you that the way things are right now, pick up something else. Your business will come back. It's not completely gone. And I do feel like some of the existing business will still hang around, and you will be able to reestablish your business. But remember, by reestablishing this business, you're going to have to find another way to protect yourself if this were to happen again. So that's what I have to say on that. Holly, what do you got?
Rhonda, you came to the right place, honey. I used to be an antique dealer. I was the youngest antiquarian book dealer on the East Coast in the 90s, a very long time ago. And so, yes, I actually, they're kind of giving me a plan of what you might want to think about doing. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you what they're telling me. So because you're an antique dealer and you deal with auctions and estate sales and things like that, you have an enormous amount of knowledge about collectibles and furniture and things like that. When the internet first hit, it kind of decimated a lot of the antique businesses, but I was able to turn that knowledge that I had into a business. And a lot of people are still wanting to know their value of things, what things are, identifying things, that type of thing. And you could actually, this is just, I don't know where this is coming from, so we're just going to say Spirit's telling me this. What would you think about, Rhonda, about doing, I don't know, a show where you answered people's questions and you promoted yourself as an appraiser or an expert in the antique field, and you got people to pay you for your services? That's still in the same line of work of what you're doing now, but you could do it from anywhere. You can do it from your home. You can do it, and you can have clients from all over the world. Journey has been very, very kind enough. I met Journey in August of this year, and I did not know anything. Don't say a word.
I was so silent, you could hear a gnat fart in Georgia.
Oh, quiet. Anyway, but I didn't know that all these platforms existed. And so he was very kind enough to help me start figuring some of this stuff out and showing me where to go and that type of thing. And my business is doing a lot better because I am doing these type of things. But it's also making me have other opportunities and moving into other fields that I had not even considered. So take a think about that. I'm telling you, it would be a really, really good thing for you. And I can see you doing that. So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
Well, the other thing that I was getting here too is that, along with, you were talking about the knowledge and the ability there, also was seeing something along the lines of how about opening up an online store. You can also do what's like an auction or a flea market where you go on Facebook Live or something to that nature, and you start showing people the antiques that you have, walk around it with the camera so everyone can see it, And like, this is this product. It's from this time frame. This is the information I have on it. It's worth this much. You know, if you have any history on the product, kind of like an antique roadshow, except for it's your products that are coming through the door, and that you're bringing them out, and that, you know, if they want it and they want to buy it, and let's say they're in Arizona, they know that, you know, the product is this much, but know that special shipping and handling is something that comes along with the product due to the fact that it's A, an antique, and B, it's got to be specially wrapped, because you don't want to damage an antique, because then it loses its value. And that's the whole point of the antique, is having that value. Plus, a lot of people like certain things. So that's also something I would think about doing, finding somebody who is more, you know, if you're not tech savvy like Holly, you will you will need somebody to help you out in the technology part. But I mean, it is more easily done nowadays. There's so many programs that you can use, including things like Zoom and things like that. But on your website, you would want to have something that's like, you could show your Facebook Lives, and you can show off your products with a online store so they can see the product. And if you are doing a clip about each piece that you have, you can actually attach that small video to the actual item so they can see it while they browse your store and know that they could still purchase it even though they're in a COVID pandemic situation right now. So that's what I got. That's another little idea that you could bring to the table that'll help you, you know, bring your business back. But as of right now, I do feel like you need something to help get you there. So go get you something that'll do something that's part-time, but don't lose focus on your business. I don't want you to lose it, because it will come back. And even when everything comes back, you can still do the online thing, which will make your items move quicker. That means when people are coming into where you have your antiques, they're going to want to grab them fast because they won't stay long. They'll know that this is online and that they better get it while it's hot, which will make it just more irresistible to get, because if I come back, it may not even be here. You're welcome.
Well, we're so glad to help. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let us know how it goes, and send us a link so we can see your stuff.
Yeah.
Get it online. I'd love to see it.
Now, remember, you don't have to get, you don't have to get yourself online. It could just be your voice. Remember that. If you're afraid of the camera, or you don't want to be a part of the camera, you don't have to be. Or you get what I call like a spokesperson, and you get somebody who's trying to get camera time in, because there's lots of young people that want to get in there. They want to get themselves on Facebook and YouTube and get followers and stuff. Mm-hmm. They would be more than happy to get on there and be like, and this product is this, this, and this. And they would know all the information because you provided it for them. So.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, on the product?
If they're worried about anything, to spray it with Lysol. Just be careful. Don't spray the antique, because you can damage it, depending on what it is.
Yeah. And Rhonda, just so you know, Etsy does carry collectibles and antiques. You can actually set up a shop on Etsy to get yourself started. I wouldn't stay there forever, but to get your feet wet, that's a good way to get started.
Absolutely.
Give you some practical experience. Okay? So send us those links so we can see what you've got. I'm really excited about that. Anything to do with antiques, it's a disease. It's a disease. You never get rid of it.
Well, just so you guys know, if you guys are on Facebook or YouTube, don't hesitate to send us a message or a question that you guys may have. That question was from Rhonda on Facebook. And there's other avenues to listen to us, like Apple Podcasts and things like that, Spreaker, and quite a few other ones. There's a list to go down. But you can find us pretty much at any of your favorites podcast areas where you listen to your favorite music and news shows and, all the other entertainment that you guys like. That's where you can find us as well. So you can listen to pre-recorded and live shows when we are live at 10 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. Now, next week, things are changing up. We've changed up the lineup. We're doing things a little bit different here. So on Monday nights, it's going to be myself, Journey Ryan. On Tuesday nights, it's going to be Holly and I. So it's going to be the Wonder Twins.
Yes, everybody wonders at us like.
Exactly.
They're wondering what we're doing.
Exactly. They would be so alone if they didn't have us. And on Wednesday nights, we're going to have Trinity Black. She'll be joining us and doing readings with us again. I'm so excited for her to come back and get the chance to read with everybody again. We'll also have on Thursday nights, Marin, our dream interpreter. Marin. She's our dream interpreter. She's amazing. She was on last night. If you guys got a chance to watch the show, it was awesome. We got to talk a little bit about dreams. You got to find out a little bit about my dreams, which is a little weirdness that Holly thought. But they are my dreams, so.
I didn't think it was weird.
Yes, you did. You told me it. I was on the show. You even said it was different. Weird.
Which one?
The one where I'm in Seattle and it's empty and.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, that was. Yeah.
Until I got to the end of it, you were like, "Oh, okay, then it's good," because then you got pulled into it. So.
Oh, which really scares me. So I'm not real sure about that.
So anyway, and on Friday nights we'll be here with Gifts of Faith. So we're bringing back some of the old gang and bringing in some new additions to the shows. And we can't wait for you guys to hear everybody and get a chance to read with everybody and get some dream interpretation. So if you are a dreamer and you would like to know what some of these dreams mean, check us out on Thursday nights. We're going to have a dream interpreter. We're going to be able to help you out. Now, on Wednesday night shows, we don't typically do mediumship, but Trinity does do medium. She loves doing it. She loves telling people what Spirit's telling her at the time. So Wednesday nights, if you got mediumship questions, don't hesitate. All right. Well, thank you, Jeannie, for that. It was a great show. It was a great show. I had a blast last night. It was absolutely eventful, and it had a lot of information. If you're someone that likes information, you definitely got yourself an earful there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And like I always say, knowledge is power.
Yeah,
so
great energy today.
Knowledge is definitely power.
We were powerful last night.
Oh yeah. We were just spitting out that image, all that information. I said image. All right. Well, it was coming out as an image. All right. Well, let's keep on going and take our next caller. Our next caller calling from area code 917. 917, you're on the air with Journey and Holly.
Thank you. Alicia, how are you?
Honey, I need you to speak up.
How are you? Yeah, it is. Hi. Okay, my name is Felicia. Can you guys hear me clear?
Yeah, I can hear you, Felicia.
Thank you. How are you today?
We're good. What's going on?
Okay, nothing much. The weather's just getting cold where I am.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my question is this. I've been filling out submitting applications online for part-time work in addition to my full-time work. And I actually have been applying for sending my resumes out to agencies as well. So I guess my question is, as far as part-time, do you see getting any part-time jobs for me?
When it comes to additional part-time jobs, I'm going to say I see December opportunities coming your way when it comes to jobs. So I'm going to, I see something, but applying for the ones that you would be obtaining wouldn't happen until after Thanksgiving.
All right, that's fine.
All right, so you see something coming in December part-time.
I do feel like you would find something that would, be able to make things happen for you. There's a full-time position coming your way too, but that's at the end of December. So it's possibly one of these part-time jobs is offering you a full-time position, because I'm seeing full-time work coming to you before the year is out. Holly, what are you getting over there?
I pulled 3 cards while you were talking, Journey, and I'm going to go ahead and go over them. The first card that I pulled was the Queen of Spring, which is this card here. This is from the Fairy Tarot deck, okay? This is about believing in yourself, and but it's also kind of a warning. And what it is that you need to maintain a balance between work and non-work life. So the cards and your angels are telling me that. But I'm seeing a lot of change coming your way in December, because I pulled 2 cards, which is the Unity card and the Star card. These are both usually very positive cards, and they are in this situation as well. The Unity card is introducing you to new people, either in a work situation or a social situation or a spiritual situation. But these people that you're going to meet are kindred spirits. They're on the same spiritual journey that you are on. And the Star card is a relief from challenging times. And goodness knows we're all living in challenging times right now. But I'm seeing a full-time job coming your way that's a little more money than what you're doing now, and that's coming at the end of December.
All right. And you think this is in New York City, or would it be in New Jersey? It better be New Jersey. That's what
I know you want to go to New Jersey. I am wishy-washy about things. Okay, they're telling me New Jersey. New Jersey.
Oh.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
New Jersey.
Hi, Kate. Okay.
Yeah, New Jersey.
All right, so I am on the right path. Yay! Okay, cool.
Okay.
So that I don't have to stress out and worry anymore. Okay, sounds excellent. So I'm going to stay on the path that I am on and just keep getting these resumes out. That's what I'm going to do, and start job interviewing preparation sessions with the HR recruiter. So I'm going to do that. So I'm on the right path.
Yes, absolutely. That's always a good thing to do. Always.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good night.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, I felt like the jobs that she had available to her were, she would be able to score a full-time position. But the thing about that is that they didn't come until the full-time position didn't come until the end of the year. And I'm really wondering if what she's doing is something that is a part-time that becomes a full-time.
I'm getting a similar vibe from that.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to like what she does and want to stretch it out into full time. So that's what I'm getting as well. So it looks good. December's going to be an interesting month for her for sure.
Absolutely. Hello, Leslie.
So and Mallory Thurman.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, how are you?
All right.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and
Who's
keep things
next on our list?
taking a list here as we are going down the list here for you guys. Let's go ahead and take a check. And Leslie has, am I on my right career path? Well, Leslie, I feel like your career path has changed twice. And the one that you're currently on, I do feel like you could make work for you, but I don't feel it's the last change. I keep seeing something else. So to say if this is my right career path, I'm going to put it in these type of words here, is that it's good for now. It's not good for later, but it's good for now. It's what's going to get you by until the big change comes. Now, when it comes to that type of career for you, the next career comes with schooling. There's education that's coming with it. I'm seeing that it may not be going to college. It may be even just, taking some courses somewhere or something to that nature. But the thing is that you are on a place where things are going to start changing and start growing. And right now, I don't feel that your life is where you want it exactly either. But I feel that that's also coming to change as well. And I feel like there's going to become some balance to that. So it doesn't feel like you're going 590 miles an hour, but yet are still in the same spot and it's not going anywhere. So I do feel like this is definitely going to change for you and that you're going to be motivated to go in a new direction. So once you finally stop spinning those tires and they finally catch grip, you're going to jet rocket straight into a new career opportunity for yourself, a totally new direction, not just career-wise, but as it goes for your life as well, new balance, new change, things like that. So Leslie, kind of play things out right now, feel things out, enjoy what's around you right now. As you wait for these things to change, you'll see big change and you'll be able to move forward. So this is definitely a good thing. You're in the right spot for now. Remember that. What you're doing now is for now. It's not going to continue into the future, as for now is going to bring you to the next step. So there you go on that. On my half, I'm going to hand this over to Holly and see what she's got for you.
Leslie, no, you're not in the right career. So it's good for now, like Journey said, but this isn't what you want to do, baby. Okay? So you know internally what you want to do. You have a passion and you really want to pursue it. Pursue it. Pursue it. Okay? You're tired. You're, like he said, you're going 1,000,000 miles a minute. And you feel like you've run up against a brick wall and are sliding down it, plump. Okay? So get yourself up off the brick wall, rest for a little bit. What you're doing right now is fine, like he said, for the moment. Okay? But moving forward, follow your passion. You already know what you want to do. You just need the tools to do it. And I think that you already know what the tools are that you need. So I'm going to say go for it, because you will be very successful, and your heart is where it needs to be. Okay? So follow your heart, darling, and you'll be great. But don't wear yourself out. And also, stop beating yourself up and questioning so much. Okay? Just stop it. You are a very bright woman, and you are too hard on yourself. So just stop. Cut it out. And I want you to sleep in late tomorrow. Okay? Anyway, God bless, Leslie. I hope that helped.
All right. Hopefully that helped you out.
I was preaching there.
I heard.
There we go.
I heard. And my ears stopped bleeding from the screech that you put out there. That one right there. That one.
Are you going to mute my mic again?
I didn't get to it fast enough, and my ear is not liking the fact. Oh, you like it. You like it. See, even Leslie
Yes,
loves it.
okay. Thank you, Leslie. For
That's
those of
good.
you who are new here, I'd love to tell you this is that we don't behave like this most of the time, but we do.
This is us.
This is us.
This is
how we do.
Yes.
Yes.
And don't let her
Yeah.
fool
You're not
you
gonna
with her
see
niceness. She's trying to be nice. She comes after me too. Trust me, she'll pick on me. She does.
No, I am a delight.
Right. And listen to the
delight.
beginning of the show where I start to hand out the phone number. Uh-huh. Yeah, couldn't say anything there. Couldn't say anything there, could ya? Couldn't say nothing there, huh? Uh-huh. Yeah, busted. It's been recorded. It's been brought in.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and take another question here. We got another question coming from Mallory. It says, can tell you about your future, but they did ask a question here. Could the guy I like be the one?
Can I go first?
I'm going to tell you no, but no. Both questions.
No. Not only no.
Can you stop? I was talking. You wanted to do that on purpose. I know what you were doing. Yes, you were. Shake your little head. That you don't think that I'm not going to tell the radio people what you're doing? The person that you're with,
They can't see
the
me,
person
so
that you're with right now is a person that is in your life for now. This is a for now moment as well. But it's not the person that you're going to be with later. Now, the person that I see a long commitment with, somebody that you're going to be with for a long time, like life type partners, I know you're going to hate to hear the answer I'm about to give you. It's 2 years away. I'm talking at the end of 2023. It's not soon, but that's not saying that you're breaking up with the person that you're with now, tomorrow. You're still got time with this person. You're still going to enjoy this person. But I don't feel that this is the person that is going to be your person. This is not the person you're going to say, I'm going to marry this person and be with them forever and ever and ever. This is the person that's with you at this moment, but not forever. I feel like the energy is definitely I don't feel like you guys could change what's going to happen because you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to change what's happened between the two of you. I do feel like this person is somebody that will be a friend, but will not be a lover later on. Holly, what you got over there?
Their energy. Well, I see energy signatures. Okay. And y'all's energy signatures are not compatible. And my angels went absolutely haywire when I saw that question and just slapped me in the face like a wet rag. And no. So, like Journey said, this is good. I mean, it's kind of like Leslie's question. This person is good for now, but this is not the end all of it all. Okay? You have not met the one yet. And that's okay. You've got some learning and some developing to do, and so do they. And that's okay. It's part of life's journey. Don't rush it. He's not ready for you, and you're not ready for him yet. So it's okay. So just enjoy the journey all the way. Believe me, when you see him, you will know. Okay? But you haven't met him yet. But enjoy the journey. Okay?
All right. Definitely, sometimes we do meet people that come in our lives not because we feel that they're going to be with us forever, but because they're supposed to fill this gap in time for us to feel different things in the way that we do stuff. And at this point in time, I feel as though this person's supposed to be in your life. I do feel like you got more time with them, but I don't feel like they're the forever person. They're going to help you grow in a way that you don't see at this moment, and you won't even know it until you get to that more permanent relationship where what is applied to this relationship will apply to that relationship, but in a different way. It will help you grow, it will help you accept, and it will make things great. But as of right now, this is enjoy what you have while you've got it at this time, but don't sabotage yourself, because that's the worst thing we could do to ourselves. Is like enjoy it while it's going on, enjoy it while it's lasting, and then you'll see that this will change. Hopefully we're able to answer your question on that one. All right. Got lots of people here, so we're trying to get to each and every one of you. If you guys are live on Facebook or YouTube, go ahead and like or subscribe to our channels and hit the bell, and that way you get notification every time that we are on. And we can't wait for everybody to get a chance to get reads with us and things like that. We love coming on here. Like I said, we're changing up the show, so we've got a whole lineup of people. On Monday nights, you got myself, Journey Ryan. On Tuesday nights, it's Journey and Holly. On Wednesday nights, it's Journey, and I'm on every one of these shows, just so y'all know. Hence the host name.
Yes, you are.
But the hosts are the guest stars are our stars. So the thing is that you'll find Trinity Black on Wednesdays. On Thursdays, we have a dream interpreter, which is not quite the psychic read, but in a way, a different read about yourself instead of about, could be about a love life. It could be about something that you need to focus on. I mean, dreams are just so amazing. And it was a great show, by the way, last night. But her name is Marin. She will be with us on Thursdays, and on Fridays we'll be here with Gifts of Faith. A couple of those names you guys are familiar with, as if you've been following me for the last 12 years, you'll know Gifts of Faith and Trinity Black have read with me in the past. And now I got some new names with Miss Holly and Marin. So I'm very excited to bring everybody on board and just have a good, fun time and get a chance to talk with different readers and get new interpretations of your dreams and get a feeling about what those are about. So can't wait for all these new shows to come up, and they start next week. So get ready. They're coming. All right. I know we got more questions. We have more questions on here. I'm trying to go through each and every single one of them here. There was another one. Okay, here it is, Kate. I had to scroll backwards. Says Kate says, should I go back to school? The answer to that is yes. Absolutely, Kate. Go back to school. Stop putting it off. You keep next year. Oh, I'm going to do it next week. I'm going to do it next month. I'm going to do it next semester. I'm going to do it this time. I'm going to do it that time. And it just keeps getting further and further. Next week turned into 6 years later. It's not going to be a good thing for if you don't go back to school. If you don't start to plan this education stuff right away, I'm going to say here that it's not going to do you good, because you're going to keep pushing it back to the point where you're just going to give up on it. So I say know what you're going for first. Make sure you got the direction in which you're going. But yes, go back to school. I think it's good that you're wanting to go back to school. I feel like education is definitely going to further you. It won't be a waste of time. And I think that you're going to, seriously surprise yourself with how much you enjoy it. Holly?
Kate, this is a symptom of a bigger issue with you. And that is that I know that you have a lot on your plate and you feel pulled in 15 different directions. And I understand that, but you are not putting yourself first at all, ever. And this is a symptom of that. Going back to school
it will not only help you with changing or moving forward in your career, it will open you up to new opportunities and to new ideas of how to do things that you aren't aware of yet. And so I would look at it as something that you're doing for you. I went back to school in my mid-late 20s myself, and I loved it. But it was something that I really had to carve out and make time for. My husband did it in his 40s. And so it is something that you do for you, because no one can ever take education away from you. It is like a treasure that you have forever. And you need to give yourself the opportunity to garner that treasure. You need to do it for you. And you need to take care of you a little more. Because you give to everybody, and there's very little left over for you. So make school a priority, and you will see that it will not only affect you, but the attitude, but the people around you as well. And yes, it is definitely the next step for you. All right?
Most definitely. I think that's something that you need to, very much, do not put this aside any longer. She said that she had, I lost my job, and I feel that could be the next step for me. Absolutely, because it's, that losing that job made you feel like the jobs that you were looking at were ones that you couldn't do without the education. And you didn't want just another job. You wanted a career.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted something that was going to motivate you to do more and to do better. And that's a good motivation. Just don't put it off, because that's where I kept seeing was the procrastination. I'll do it next week. I'll do it next month. I'll do it this time. Oh, I'll do it next year. You know what? Next semester sounds even better. You know what? Next semester, when you said that the first time, was 6 years ago. So don't do that to yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Love in your life is good, but love will also support you while you go through this time. Remember that too. I was just told to tell you that. That love will support you, not hold you back.
Yeah. And don't use it as an excuse to hold you back either.
Nope.
It's fascinating. All right.
Yeah. Procrastination is an evil little demon. And before you know it, that next week turns to 10 years, and you're like, oh, was I supposed to do that 10 years ago? Yes. Yes, you were. It's no longer 1994.
It's not? I liked 1994.
Right, because there was less technology for you to deal with then.
Oh, God.
90 seconds.
Speaking of 90.
See how he did that, Kate? You see it? I am not 90.
She just said we had 90 seconds, the British lady. I would have never called you 90. I would never have called you 90. I would have said you were 200. But that's besides the point.
Oh, my Lord. See, Jennifer says 1994 was great, too. Yes, it was.
Yeah, I liked it, too. It was great.
60 seconds.
But for education that you were going to deal... Yeah, I thanks, Kate. She said she was 10. I was 14 in 1994.
I had been married for 9 years. I hate you both.
Yeah, school was mandatory for me as well, Kate.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Night, Cassidy.
Good night, Cassidy. All right, guys, we have come to the close of our show. I want to thank everybody so much for joining us tonight. And thank you, Holly, of course, for being here. I will welcome you on your new night on Tuesday night. So I can't wait for that. And you'll be with us on Thursday nights as well with Marin. And that'll be fun. So we're got lots of questions. And she says, Jennifer says, I was 17, no flu or COVID.
Okay, Jennifer, I don't like you either. So it's time to go.
Enjoy it.
Good, everybody.
It's all right, Grandma. We know it's past your bedtime. We'll get you there. You know I had to throw one more in there. Just one more. I had to throw it in there.
Time to put my Jim Jams on and go look at my British videos. So there we go.
Yep, there she goes. She's putting some jams and British videos. From everyone here at My Psychic Connection, we want to say thank you.
Thank you.
And we will catch you next time. Holly, have a great night, and we'll see you on Tuesday. Have a great weekend.
See you on Tuesday. Bye, Sugar Pies.
Bye. All right, guys. Have a great night, and we'll catch you next week.
From all of us at My Psychic Connection, we would like to thank you for listening today. To speak with us live, go to mypsychicconnection.com. Our psychics are live and waiting to hear from you. Until next time, have a blessed day.